And the spring planting season has already started. A lot of you were at the local nurseries over the weekend buying flowers and buying shrubs. Well, think twice. We got a cold night ahead and a frost advisory northern Montgomery County and Loudoun County and a freeze warning out to the west of us, Hampshire, Shenandoah and Rockingham. After a cold start tomorrow morning, we are looking at temperatures that are eventually going to rebound, although very slowly. Lots of sunshine early tomorrow morning through the midday hours. A few added clouds. Highs will only make it into the middle 60s, still well below average for this time of year. Talking about a cool Mother's Day weekend and a big-time warm-up on the 10-day. All that coming up in just a few minutes. Allison?
All right, Steve, we'll see you then. Thank you. Meanwhile, this just into the ABC 7 newsroom. Kidnapped by their cab driver.
Passengers actually locked inside, and one of them had to jump out of the moving car to get out.
The scene played out in Woodbridge, and Tom Rousey just spoke to people who know this driver. Tom.
Yeah, Allison, this was apparently a pretty wild ride. 3 women, 2 in their 20s, 1 in her early 30s, were in D.C. early Saturday morning. Police say they hired a cab to drive them a long way, more than 30 miles that direction to Woodbridge. What happened next led to the arrest of this man, 30-year-old Muzamil Wjla of Bethesda. He's facing 3 counts of abduction. According to Prince William County Police, when he got the ladies to their neighborhood off of Dale Boulevard in Woodbridge, they got into an argument about how much the women owed. They eventually said, "We can't pay." So according to police, Wjla locked the doors and drove away and would not let them leave the taxi. One called a relative who began following the taxi. Eventually, they were able to get a back door unlocked, and all 3 jumped out while the taxi was still moving. Police eventually showed up and arrested Wjla. We went to his Bethesda neighborhood tonight and talked with a neighbor.
I am surprised. I have never seen anything like what happened. That someone who lives here may have done that, kidnapped some people?
He did add that those passengers should have paid, but still, police not considering that an excuse for what Wjla allegedly did. He's in jail on no bond tonight. Reporting live just outside D.C., I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.
Tom, thanks. Exciting news tonight. There will be a Game 7. The Caps sailing by the Penguins. They own the Penguins tonight. 5-2 is the final in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and this is 2 in a row for the Caps. This series has had fans on the edge of their seats, and they told our Stephen Cheetah all about it tonight. Hey, Stephen.
Hi, Allison. We were in the Green Turtle when the game ended. Check out this video. A lot of happy Caps fans inside that bar tonight, and they are looking forward to Wednesday night back here in D.C. at the Verizon Center for Game 7.
I'm so excited. It's great. It was a great win.
And I hope and pray they can close it out on Wednesday night. And this is going to be a good one.
I mean, we get there, and we stop. So I'm just hoping that we can get there and take there.
Yeah, they're hoping they cinch it this time around. Now, we're going to be hearing from the Caps a little later on in the newscast. Reporting live, Stephen Cheetah, ABC 7 News.
All right, Stephen, thank you. And now a new filing tonight in that lawsuit involving transgender use of bathrooms. Lawyers for Gavin Grimm are arguing his case is still relevant, even though he's about to graduate from his high school in Gloucester County, Virginia. The Supreme Court was supposed to hear Grimm's case earlier this year, but the justices sent it back to a lower court.
Well, right now, searching for who left anti-Semitic graffiti on the Georgetown campus, found last night in a restroom right near a Jewish gathering space. The university tonight saying it condemns the act of hate and asking anyone who has information to please come forward.
And now new at 11, online sexual predators taken down in a 3-day operation. 8 arrests were made, some of them involving cases of child prostitution. This as D.C. looks at new ways to stop human trafficking. Jay Korff live with the important conversation that's taking place tonight. Jay?
Yeah, Allison, according to experts, Gallery Place, exactly where I'm standing, is one of the hubs of sex trafficking in Washington, D.C. Tonight, we're going to tell you how you can help slow it down or prevent it.
We cannot hide the reality of human trafficking.
It's considered a nationwide epidemic by D.C.'s Attorney General.
Every 3 minutes, a child is sex trafficked.
Traffickers use the streets and the internet to lure vulnerable kids, often foster children and the homeless, into this cruel underworld.
They often run away, and the trafficker's waiting right around the corner.
Andrea Powell runs Fair Girls, an agency helping young women cope after escaping the clutches of exploitation. She and other experts talked Monday night about how to protect kids from trafficking, the fastest growing criminal operation in the world.
The majority of the girls we serve, about 90%, are sold on the internet and recruited on the internet. So guys who are buying sex may not know that they're buying a victim of trafficking, but oftentimes they are.
And Monday night, Fairfax County Police announced the arrests of several suspected online predators. They allege these men tried to meet juveniles for sex, but detectives posing as juveniles nabbed the suspects when they arrived at a rendezvous point. And you can save a life right now from sex trafficking by going to